In the shadow of the Spanish conquest, when the heart of the Inca Empire, Cusco, had fallen, many believed the story was over. The conquistadors, draped in steel and arrogance, saw only submission in the ashes of a once great civilization. But they were wrong. The spirit of the Inca was not extinguished. It had merely retreated into the wild, untamed heart of the Andes. From the embers of defeat rose Manco Inca Yupanqui, a scion of the royal bloodline. He refused to be a puppet king. Instead, he led a great exodus, a nation of survivors deep into the labyrinthine jungle. There, shielded by impenetrable mountains and suffocating humidity, they forged a new home, a final bastion of freedom, Vilcabamba, the lost city of the Inca. For nearly 4 decades, Vilcabamba was more than a city. It was a dagger pointed at the heart of the Spanish colony. From this secret stronghold, Manco and his warriors waged a relentless guerrilla war. They were ghosts of the jungle, striking supply lines, raiding settlements, and melting back into the wilderness, a constant bleeding wound that the Spanish could not cauterize. The empire fought back with a ferocity born of desperation. After Manco's assassination, his sons inherited the crown and the struggle. Some, like Siri Túpac, were lured out by Spanish promises of peace and land, only to die under mysterious circumstances. Others, like Titu Cusi, continued the fight, a defiant roar in the face of overwhelming power. But the Spanish were patient predators. They craved not just control, but total annihilation of the Inca identity. The existence of a free Inca state, no matter how small or remote, was an intolerable challenge to their authority. Their gaze fell upon the last emperor, Túpac Amaru, Titu Cusi's successor. In 1572, the Viceroy of Peru, Francisco de Toledo, decided to end the rebellion once and for all. He dispatched an army, a force of crushing superiority, to hunt down the last Inca and erase Vilcabamba from the map. The journey was brutal, a battle against both the jungle and its fierce defenders. But the end was inevitable. The Spanish, armed with cannons and cavalry, overwhelmed the Inca defenses. Vilcabamba, the city of hope, was stormed and sacked. Túpac Amaru was captured while fleeing through the jungle with his pregnant wife. He was dragged back to Cusco, the city of his ancestors, not as a king, but as a prize. His trial was a sham, his sentence preordained. In the Grand Plaza, before the sorrowful eyes of his people, Túpac Amaru mounted the scaffold. The Spanish intended his death to be a final lesson in obedience, the definitive end of a royal line and a culture. As the executioner's blade fell, a wail of profound grief rose from the crowd, a sound so full of anguish that it echoed through the mountains. The last Inca was dead. Vilcabamba was abandoned to the jungle, its location fading into legend, a whispered myth. For centuries, it remained a ghost, a lost city swallowed by time. But the story of Vilcabamba is not one of ultimate failure. It is a testament to an unbreakable will, a 40-year epic of resistance against impossible odds. It proves that even when an empire falls, its spirit can endure, hidden but defiant, waiting in the shadows of history. Subscribe.